Hi Aries, welcome to your November 2020 reading. This is Onyx Rose Tarot. Okay, so as I shuffle the deck, just go ahead and think about, whatever issues you want Spirit to bring up for you in November of 2020. So just put your intention out there that you want to hear, specific messages about, whatever's kind of burdening you in your life, whatever you're thinking about lately. Career, love, whatever. I don't really like to do specific readings. I mean, I might in the future, but I like for, the universe and the cards to tell me what messages I need to hear, or you need to hear, whether that be, romantic, career, friendships, family, your kids, whatever will help you along on your path. And this is for anybody with an Aries sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign. My daughter has an Aries rising sign. Ooh, maybe y'all can give me some advice for her in the in the comments. She is a fighter. I love it. I don't have to worry too much about her. Okay. Just shuffle a little bit more until I hear to stop. Aries, November 2020. Aries, November 2020. Aries, November 2020. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start here. So, ooh, the High Priestess. Put that there. Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh, you are really coming into your power this month. And you're already powerful because you're an Aries. Even if you don't know you're powerful, you are powerful. Okay, you're defending yourself as well, which is what Aries are best at, honestly. Defending yourself and defending others. Y'all are like the fighters, the warriors of the deck. The people who aren't afraid to just head in and, y'all are the trailblazers. Your bravery is quite amazing. I'm always super impressed with that. Okay, so what I'm seeing here for the month of November for you is that you have some conflict around you right now. Not a whole lot, but the conflict you do have is kind of petty, nasty sort of energy you may be sensing right now. And I'm seeing a real need for you because you have in the heart of the reading is the High Priestess. This is a major arcana card. So the High Priestess is all about, see how this tiger is, she has a ball, like a crystal ball. It's all about connecting with your psychic energy, like with your feminine psychic energy. And it also means there are things hidden right now that you are picking up on. So say there's a shady person around, you, Aries, see that person for who they are, and other people may not see them yet for who they are, but you know, you may be an empath, something like that. Because look how her eyes are all squinted. So I see like you're almost suspicious of somebody right now, and you're like, I know there's more to this than meets the eye. Either you're suspicious of a situation, or and I'm really sensing that because here in this position you have the five of swords. So in this position represents the people who are around you, events you cannot control. Like the energy around you at this time is represented by the Five of Swords. So the swords is a deck or a suit of air. So that's anything mental and communication. So this is gossipy energy with the Five of Swords. It's not a good card. It's quite a nasty card. And this is the energy surrounding you in November. I'm seeing that you will come out on top and you will be victorious. But yeah, like you really need to hone in on your intuition and like trust your gut. If you're feeling weird about somebody or something or a place or a thing or whatever it is, you need to trust your gut right now, because you got it going on. You are psychic right now. You see things that other people cannot see in this situation, with this particular person, with whatever or whoever it is. You are seeing something. You have insight into something that is taking you along a positive path. And I see what's crossing you here is the Five of Pentacles. So this is a sad card, of feeling like left out in the cold, lonely. You know, this could be like in a friendship group. You're having conflict with someone and you see them for who they are and other people don't, and it's making you kind of look bad. Like you look bad because you aren't accepting a particular person, when in reality, like, they are shady and they do have stuff going on. But you feel kind of left out in the cold right now because you know, because you're seeing things that other people aren't seeing, so you feel lonely. And this is also a card of like financial struggle, so you could be going through something like that, like, you know, going through a phase in your life where you're feeling like you're having a hard time making ends meet. And the Five of Pentacles is usually about, you know, asking for help. Because, I mean, even though it is like a sad card, it's still, in the original tarot deck, you know, with the Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's two people, like they look homeless, one of them has a crutch, going through the snow in front of a church that's all lit up. And, you know, but the point is they're surviving. You know, they're not thriving by any means, but they are surviving because they are tough and they are keeping on, you know. And I see that's like kind of what you're doing, or what you have been doing. But really, I see this as a card of being left out in the cold. You feel like you just feel left out right now, in whatever way that means to you. Only you will know, but don't fret, because there's better to come. Crowning the reading, you have the Star, which is the Aquarius card. So an Aquarius person could be significant to you this month, you know, the month of November. But really, this card is about there being a spiritual, like a map in the sky. Like there's a spiritual like fate. The Star is when something feels fated. So something will feel fated to you this month. Like it's written in the stars is what I'm hearing. Something is written in the stars. So whatever tough situation you're going through right now, it is because you're going through it because it's written in the stars for you. It's a part of your soul contract. And keep following your dreams, I'm hearing. Keep following your intuition, your inner guidance, because you have a lot of like celestial beings and energy and like angels and guides around you who, it's almost like foolproof. I'm hearing foolproof. Your plan is foolproof. Your path is foolproof. No matter what these naysayers say, no matter the negativity around you, I'm seeing that there is a higher purpose for you, Aries. And when there's a higher purpose for you, nothing can stop you. Even though you may encounter pitfalls along the way, which I think you have already done before November. So I don't see any pitfalls in November. But even if there are pitfalls, there's a higher purpose for you. So you have to keep following your North Star, because you have guides around you helping you. You are very supported right now. And that's what I'm hearing. And so consciously, I see you already know this, so that's what you're doing. Because in this section of the Celtic cross spread, you know, in this position, that means this is something you consciously know. So good for you for having this hope and this sense of faith. And I'm seeing that if you don't have it, it's soon going to be renewed. Your faith will be renewed soon. And I'm seeing underneath, so in this position of the tarot spread, this represents your subconscious desires and like what is guiding you subconsciously. So like your shadow self. And there's judgment here. Judgment is guiding you subconsciously. So there may be a fear of being judged. Like, we may take this card quite literally, and that you have a fear of being judged. But it could also mean, and this is what I think it means, that you want to follow your soul's purpose. Like, deep inside, that is what you really want. And this card reminds me of karma, in that, and it represents Judgment Day. The day that you can no longer hide who you are. The day that everyone around you can no longer hide who they are. If you have been bad, if you have been a dirty, rotten, nasty person, with a bad heart, you will be seen for that. Not you specifically, Aries, but whoever around you. If someone has been horrible to you, if someone has been lying, cheating, spreading rumors, the truth will be found out. Everyone will be dealt the hand they deserve. And if you have been leading with your heart, if you have been a good, good-hearted, decent person, if you have honestly, truly done what you believe is right, then life will reward you for this. And Judgment Day is coming in that way, in your life. This is about the universe throwing you a test that you were overcoming. So subconsciously, you know that you're in the middle of a test. The Judgment card with the Star card is very powerful. So consciously, you're just keeping on. You keep going. You keep going. Despite the struggles, despite feeling left out in the cold. Yeah. And if this is a relationship reading, it shows that there is some sort of test in your relationship, and you are trying to have faith right now that everything's going to work out. And I'm seeing that if it doesn't work out for the relationship as a whole, it's going to work out for you as a person, because you will finally start standing up for yourself. If you have not been standing up for yourself, Aries, November is the month you're going to start doing it. I'm actually getting that for a lot of my readings, that you guys are going to start standing up for yourself. It's funny how we're all interconnected like that. Let me move these up. I'm sorry, I don't have it together. Okay. And so here in your recent past, I have the Son of Pentacles, and I noticed how, which, in this deck, that is the Knight of Pentacles. So a situation has been very slow moving, and I'm seeing it's a situation involving like earthly matters. It could be romantic, something slow moving is happening. But with the Pentacles, to me, that means it has to do with your money, your career. And I see how his head is down. The deer's head is down. So to me, that represents you've been keeping your nose down. You've been staying out of drama. You've been, if you've heard someone has been talking smack about you, you chose not to confront it. You chose to, and I don't see that being the case at the end of November, honestly. If there's something to confront, I'm seeing that you're confronting it. And that's what you need to do, Aries. And who better to do that than an Aries, But yeah, I'm seeing you've been staying focused, very focused on, building financial stability, on your job. This may literally mean your job. Like, you've been at the office just staring at your computer like, I'm not going to engage in this gossip around me. I'm not going to engage in this drama. I'm sticking to my life and keeping my nose clean. And with the Judgment card, I see that you are subconsciously driven by wanting to do the right thing, and that you're going to come out on top because of it. Look at this dove of peace. You will reap the rewards of being a good person and of staying out of trouble. So in your recent past, you have stayed out of trouble. You have slowly plodded along, and that is exactly what you should do. But I'm seeing in the near future, you're going to get a burst of energy with the Ace of Wands. And this card is like ruled by Aries, right? Because it's the the very first card in the Wands suit. So, you know, fire is Sagittarius, Aries, and Leo. So yeah, this is a very fiery card that embodies the energy of Aries, truly, because it's the first. The Aries represents like the child in the zodiac. It's the first sign in the zodiac. So, you know, Aries can often be very like me first type people, not in a bad way, but you know, you don't have a lot of patience. You push boundaries, you push. That's what Aries people do. And it's a good thing. We need those people. But yeah, I'm seeing that you are really going to come into your Aries energy in November. And if there's been something you've been holding back on, and I say you don't have a lot of patience, but obviously you do, because your past is represented by the Knight of Pentacles, a very slow-moving, patient sign. You have had a lot of patience. You may have had almost too much patience with a certain situation in your life, and you're about to blow through the roof. I'm seeing that. You're just blowing through the roof. You are coming out of hiding. You're like, hey, look, here I am. And this could even be in a confrontational way, but not in a bad confrontational way, in a healthy confrontational way. Because your outcome for the month is the Seven of Wands. So this is a card all about defending yourself. So see how these wands are like, oh my God, I gotta get away from this one, because this is you. You're tired of it, and you are coming aflame. That's not a verb. You are aflamed now, and you are really shining your light and your truth, and you're doing it verbally. I'm seeing like you're like, someone's gonna get a telling off that they need by you. They will back away. And I'm seeing with this Judgment card that this energy, spirit will ensure that they do. You will be protected. You will be strong. You will take up for yourself. And I'm seeing there is a need to defend yourself, because sevens are, you know, like fives in the tarot deck. Sevens are about conflict as well. They're about like competition and conflict, and I'm seeing that you really will take up for yourself. You will outshine these other wands. You will outshine these other people, maybe. Or maybe these other wands are about the sides of you that are softer and more vulnerable will be put to the side in November, because you're going to have to be a little bit more aggressive. And I'm seeing that with the Ace of Wands here. You may start a new project. You know, if you've had something in the works here with like the High Priestess that you've been keeping hidden, something you feel drawn to do, you will find this new burst of energy to do it. So that's very good. That's very good to see, especially for an Aries, because you're very good at this Ace of Wands type energy. And I'm seeing, it's awesome, in the section representing you and the way you see yourself in this situation in the month of November is the Magician. So this is a major arcana card about manifesting. See how he has the sword, he has the pentacle, the cup, and the wand. So you have all the tools you need right now, and you know it. You know you have all the tools you need. You have everything you need inside. Look at that infinity sign to manifest into your life whatever it is you want, whatever kind of relationships or energy you want in your life. And I'm seeing there may be some jealous people around you, because the card representing your environment is the Five of Wands. And that's really kind of the only negative thing, other than the Five of Pentacles. The only negative thing about this reading is some smack talking, jealous people. And if you have a feeling you know who this is, then no, trust your gut. Don't overshare with these people. Keep your nose down like you've been doing. Take up for yourself, but don't engage with any kind of petty negative energy. I'm seeing you'll just sail past it. Just sail past it. Let it go. Confront it, but sail past it after you confront it. Don't hold grudges. If someone's holding a grudge against you, well, then that's their problem. You know, especially if you've apologized and you've done what you can to rectify the situation. Whatever this drama is, like, just forget it. Like, just move past it. And if you quit thinking about it and you quit feeding it your energy, then you will come out on top. You will come out on top. So I'm sensing that Aries really needs to do a balance between taking up for yourself. Don't be afraid to tell someone off if you need to, but in a healthy, good way. Be direct, be assertive, be firm, but also keep your nose out of drama. Don't feed the beast. Don't do any more than is necessary. Don't do any like weird pranks on people. I don't know why that came up. I mean, who does that? Don't behave childishly. And even if this person is doing that, or these people are doing that, or are being childish and petty and just stupid, don't stoop to their level. I'm hearing ignore them. Ignoring them is the best you can do. Is the best thing you can do right now. But don't be afraid to take up for yourself at the same time. Don't put up with anything. Don't put up with any crap or any disrespect, because if you put up with even the slightest bit, they're going to take advantage of that. So stand your ground and take up for yourself in a professional, healthy way. And this could even be for a relationship you're in as well. But I'm sensing it's some sort of group dynamic, whether that be family or work or whatever. And for your hopes and fears, I have the Daughter of Wands. So maybe this might be a specific person that you really like, or that you really fear, because it's in the hopes and fears. So the Daughter of Wands is the Page of Wands. So to me, this represents a person, a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. And it's a message. So you may be fearing a message coming into you, or hoping for a message. Oh, I'm having a hard time reading this one. Yeah. I'm sensing that this could be the person like giving you a hard time. And this is younger energy, so it could even be about a child. Something about a child. But yeah, pages are all about messages coming in. So yeah, it could like coming in or going out. And wands are about energy. So this is a message of passion and energy. You may really like someone and you want to tell them right now. And if this is like a reading in a romantic sense, like if you're watching this for romance, then I'm seeing you have some competition here. And that's where the jealous, petty energy comes from. But really, you will win out in the end. I don't recommend ever fighting over anyone. That's a waste of time. If someone wants you, then they want you. You won't have to fight for them. But that message is for someone out there. So I say just drop it if you have to do that. But you shine brighter than these other ones, in whatever way that means to you. I know that's a message for someone out there. Okay. It may not resonate with all Aries, but okay, now let's get some spiritual advice for the month of November. November 2020. Spiritual advice for Aries. November 2020. A blessing of time. Okay, these two cards are stuck together, so I'm going to read these two. This is my fairy blessing cards by Lucy Cavendish, and the art is by Amy Brown. I love Amy Brown fairies. Oh, here, let me get this book. Okay, so we have a blessing of time. So I'm seeing that if you feel like you've run out of time to do something, or that you're taking your time to do something, then that is what the universe wants you to do. You will be given more time in November to accomplish this thing that you're trying to accomplish. Or more time with a particular person. Say you're visiting with someone, you may prolong that visit. Yeah, so I'm seeing that the universe is giving you more time to sit still with your feelings and with your thoughts. Yeah, whatever it is you're trying to do is going to take a little bit more time, and that's okay. They're saying, the universe is saying you're on the proper timeline, and things may slow down a little bit for you, and that is a gift from the universe. That is a gift. It's a blessing. You also got a blessing of rapture. And whenever I see butterflies, I think of transformation. So you may be going through some sort of transformation. And rapture is, all about like bliss and happiness. Let me look it up in the book as well. So yeah, something this month will happen that is just going to put you over the moon with happiness. And you're really going to be feeling yourself. Like when you're dancing and you're feeling yourself, you really feel like you're in line with where you should be and what with who you are. You're in touch with who you are. You're going to feel that way in November at some point, if not the whole month. Okay, I'll read a little bit from the book here. For a blessing of rapture, the fairy gift of the sweetest, most intense joy and gratitude. So yeah, you're going to be really happy this month. The gift of rapture is yours. It is the gift from the Fae of a moment that makes you draw your breath in and pause, wondering at the beauty and the ecstasy of existence. So yeah, those words, ecstasy, joy, gratitude, all that will apply to you this month. Wow, that's really exciting. I'm excited for you, Aries. Okay. I'm hearing that you'll be like receiving information about something that you've been wondering about. So you may get accepted into like a college, or you're receiving some good news that will make you celebrate. Okay. Now we're going to draw from the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, Aries, November 2020. Play. Let me get one more. Aries, November 2020. Align your life. Okay. So first of all, let me show you this. I love this picture. Like, it has the sexy woman playing in the champagne glass. So I'm feeling that you're going to feel very sexy this month. It says play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. So yeah, in light of all this, with this petty energy going on around you, there may be some gossiping, just some not very nice energy going on around you. Don't forget to play. And what I'm hearing is that the positivity that you emit when you have a good time and you get out there and you feel this like rapture and joy in your own soul, it will push off that negative energy. It will protect you from the negative energy, because the people around you who are negative will see that and they're like, it won't vibe with them, and they won't be attracted to you, and they won't want to be around you. And I mean, isn't that what you want? You don't want negative people to be around you. Yeah, I'm seeing that you need to attract like the better people into your life, like more positive, better people. You need to show yourself having a good time, and honestly have a good time. Don't just pretend. Don't fake it till you make it. Actually do it. Get out there and do whatever it is that you love to do. The universe is instructing you to play. If you've been working too hard, it's time to get out there and play. Take a vacation, whatever that means to you. Feel the rapture of life. Start a gratitude journal. Like, write down what all you're grateful for. Like 3 things you're grateful for every day. Raise your vibration. And it will get rid of all the negative stuff around you. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs to be changed? So what were we just talking about? There is some negative energy, Aries, in your life that is bringing you down. And I don't sense it's coming from you. It's coming from the people around you, and it's not jiving with who you are anymore. So if you're in a workplace where you feel just like the people around you are so negative, and or a family dynamic or just whatever, there's some negative stuff around you that's not vibing with you and your positive light and your positive energy, and it's time to cut that off. And if you can't cut it off, ignore it. Ignore it. Even do maybe some like protective energy work. Look into like protective spells you can do for yourself if you're feeling threatened by certain people. But I'm seeing just your like positive light and your fierceness inside of you, that, you know, taking up for yourself. Don't be afraid to tell someone off if you need to. Don't be afraid to do that. I mean, make sure they deserve it, obviously. You know, because as an Aries, you could probably hurt some people's feelings pretty bad if you really lashed out. Don't do that. But when they deserve it, if they're pushing you over, shine that light. Don't be afraid to get verbal about it. Don't be afraid to really tell somebody. It may be time to even just completely cut someone out of your life. I mean, I hate to say that. I've had to do it myself, and it was the best decision I ever made, honestly. But it may be time for you to do that as well. And so I'm going to get some more tarot cards for some practical advice you can take this month. I'm going to draw 3 cards, practical advice. And this is something you can do right here, right now. It could even be a new mindset you can adopt. Let's see what the universe wants to tell Aries for November 2020. What should Aries do November 2020? Okay, the 7 of Pentacles. So you need to take stock of where you've come from and how far you've come. See this guy here with his hoe? He's made all kinds of, you know, he's really come a long way. Look what he's building. Okay, so my mom called in the middle of the reading and it just shut off the camera. So, okay, so where were we? With the 7 of Pentacles. So it's time to take stock of your life, basically. Look at how far you've come. Decide if, you know, this is something you even want to continue building. Whatever it is in your life you've been doing this far. Also, look how he's not moving. He's not taking action right now. So the universe is literally telling you to take a step back. Quit working on something you've been working on for just a minute, you know, for just a day even, and think about it. Look at how far, maybe make plans, maybe get a planner, an organizer, make plans for how you can continue or not continue if that's what you choose. But it's time to step back and take stock of what you're doing. I also drew, before my camera just turned off, I drew the 5 of Pentacles, which is crazy because we already have the 5 of Pentacles. So Spirit is, you know, sending repeated messages, and that's always, you know, time for us to listen up. So I'm seeing here, this could go either 2 ways. Your advice is that someone around you needs help right now, and you need to actually reach out and help somebody, and you have the ability to do that. Or you are kind of in a financial rut or an emotional one. Either way, which is fine, because I think we've all been there, right? It's time for you to reach out, like, to get resources for help. Whether that be go to therapy, you know, ask for financial assistance in some way, like apply for it. It's time to like put your pride aside and do that. And if you are not in a position where you need help, I'm also seeing here with the 7 of Wands, this means standing up for yourself. So sometimes standing up for yourself even means getting help. And you should feel, especially if you have a child, you know, and you're having trouble making ends meet or whatever, it's okay to go out and, you know, get the help you need. It's actually very brave. It's a brave thing to do. There's no shame in it, no matter what anyone has told you. Yeah, so I'm seeing that for some of you out there. So don't be afraid to ask for help in whatever way you need it. And also I got the moon card, and that is that the second time this has come up? Oh no, I just kind of, both of these are very psychic cards, the High Priestess and the Moon. So I'm seeing that when you go within and listen to your intuition, you can see things that aren't readily visible out in the world to like the naked eye. Like your psychic, your intuition and your psychic senses are like spot on right now, even if other people aren't seeing the things you're seeing. So this is just verification that that is the case, and you need to spend more time, you know, working on art or music or whatever it is that helps you connect with your intuition and, like, you know, your right brain, your less logical side, your feminine receptive side. You need to connect with that because it knows what's up. You know what's up. That little gut feeling you have, you know. And also I drew 2 messages. One is you know, channeled messages I wrote down. One says memories. One says love. And let's get one more. Oh, this is like the 5th time I've pulled this one. Cry, laugh, dance, sing. So that goes along with the moon card here. And getting whatever you need to do. If you need to cry, don't feel ashamed of it. Just do it. If you need a good laugh, if you need to dance, if you need to sing, if you need to do all 4 of these things at the same time, like a crazy person, don't feel bad about it at all, because you're just being human. You need to connect to like your raw human self. Don't repress those feelings. Memories is something I'm getting. So I'm saying this is like, if you had a loved one who passed on, and you loved this person and they brought you a lot of happiness while you're dealing with this petty bad energy and feeling, you know, left out in the cold, you know, while you're not going through such great times, it's good to think of the warm memories you've had with a particular individual, or with particular people, you know. So use your memories to keep people alive. Your memories keep people alive is what I'm hearing. Also, thinking of the good times can remind you that there are good times to come. You know, nothing lasts forever. And love. So yeah, think about love this month. You may have new love coming into your life. But I feel like this is the universe just reminding you that the path you're on, it all leads to love in the end. For all of us. That is this whole purpose why we're here. You are learning ultimately how to love. So embrace those around you, those who love you. There's a lot of hope. I'm seeing a lot of hope this month. And I'm seeing you are coming out on top. You may have to fight for it, but you are coming out on top. So keep being a strong fighter. That's what I'm seeing in the month of November. And just know that you know what's up. Your inner knowledge knows. Don't be afraid to use your intuition to draw boundaries and take up for yourself. If you know there's something off about somebody, you know, follow that gut instinct. Protect number 1. So anyway, if you like this reading, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'm pretty new, so I would appreciate that a lot, Aries. Thank you and have a good month. Bye-bye.